Well, it's arrived. To be honest, it arrived a couple of hours ago, but I had to nip out to a meeting and all I've been thinking about is getting back and opening this. And to be honest, I don't even know what to expect. All I know is that I've been sent the bundle. So give you a bit of backstory, a few days ago I didn't know this existed. I still don't 100% understand what it is, but from what I've heard and what I've seen, I was like, I'm giving it a go because I'm all about natural remedies and searching for a cure for PNH and aplastic anemia forever, which doesn't require anything that's invasive or having to have a bone marrow transplant. Of course, I haven't got a matched sibling, I'd be screwed. So I am about to unbox it. As I said, I don't really know what to expect. It's taken about 3 days to get here. It's come from our Ireland distribution centre, even though the guy that told me about it is in Texas. And that's obviously the closest distribution centre for us. But it took about 3 days. And he got in touch with the practitioners and they kind of gave him a recommendation as to what I would need for my disease. They had heard of PNH. And when I said aplastic anemia, they were like, okay, then we think that we know a bundle that's going to work for you. And this is where I am at. So I'm about to unbox it, as I said. Now, I'm not actually sure how I'm going to get in this, but I'll try it anyway. But yeah, my plan is, so I understand, from what I do understand, you you put them on morning and night, so they're patches, so kind of like a nicotine patch, but for your stem cells. And you wear them morning and night, and I think potentially they go on your acupuncture points, but I might have got that totally wrong. I need to look into that more. But let's get into this box. Hold on, let me focus on this. How do I get in? So it's not actually that big a box, look. And this has got everything in it. So they basically have like a core product which can help with, and has helped, loads of people with like anti-aging and migraines and chronic pain, back pain, wound healing, etc. But we're talking about a higher level protocol because obviously this is for something that's extremely serious, a life-threatening disease basically. And so I've got, I think, 4 or 5 packages. How do I get into this flipping thing? Right, definitely be prepared if and when you ever try this, because it's not the easiest to get into. So I'm just going to tear the box, actually. I've got to that point. It's like the best present, isn't it? When you're a kid at Christmas, you just want to tear the box to get into it. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, okay, here we go. Here we go. My room's going to be a mess, but never mind. We're in. Right, okay, here we go. So, this is what it looks like. I think some things are about to drop out. Yes, they are. A lot of stuff's about to drop out. So, what have we got? First of all, I have got... This is the first set of patches, and there's some, like, chemical formulas on the back. I think that is the patented chemical formula for this. And it says elevate, activate, and regenerate on it. So we're wanting our stem cells to regenerate back to how they used to be. Then I've got another one here, which it just says that on it at the moment. It doesn't actually have any details on it. And then I've got, I'm expecting a pack somewhere, which is going to tell me how to use it. This is a price list. Yes, on price list. When I heard about this, I was like, okay, I'm expecting this to be probably maybe, I don't know, 10,000, 20,000. I mean, if this is curing people of these like really serious diseases and chronic pain and, you know, Alzheimer's, dementia, having breakthroughs with those things, I'm expecting this to probably be in the thousands, but it's worth it. I'll find a way. I'll get a loan, or, you know, I'll find a way because it's worth it. It just so happens that when I found out how much it was, I was like, that's a joke. So I've been kindly gifted this first month for free, and I will definitely want to pay the generosity forward if this works. But otherwise, it's like, for the full singing, dancing bundle, it's like $279 for a month. I mean, that is like nothing if it can heal us. Like, we know what it's like living with the symptoms of low blood counts, and the fatigue and the breathlessness and like potential like biopsies and transplants and all of that, the recovery, the chemo. It's like 279 quid, if this works, will be an absolute bargain and we get our lives back. So that's for the all singing, all dancing bundle, apparently. But let's see if it works first. So I have got a pack, which just is kind of like an introduction. I want to know where it says how to actually use the stuff, so that's probably also fallen on the floor. That's just a typical invoice that you get in a package. And then, right, okay, this is more talking about it. How activating your stem cells, discover the rewards of living well, talking again a little bit, it's a bit of a about package. Won't worry about that until it actually works. Okay, so let's open one of them. So it looks like I've got 3 boxes in total, 3 boxes and like a sleeve. So first one, I'll go for the prettiest one. Right, so here's the booklet. We've got a booklet here. Okay, and it's quite thick because it's in lots of different languages. I think it's like in 100 countries or something. And it says activate your stem cells. How exciting is that? I hope so. Right, okay, and the first page, so it's literally a 1-pager in English telling us what it does. So it said it can do rapid pain relief, reduce inflammation, support wound healing, give energy and vitality, give mental clarity, enhances sports performance, faster recovery from exercise, improved skin appearance. So that's from this first one, okay? And this is all from stem cell regeneration. Do you know what? I'll take the like anti-aging, longer life anyway, even if it doesn't work at healing me. And then it's got like a little perforation along here. So let's have a look. I didn't expect it to be like this small, to be honest. Okay, here we go. It looks like the little things they stick on you when you have an ECG. Now, my understanding is, and I will find the pack which tells you how to use them in a minute, we stick these on our body, and I'm assuming it's going to tell us where, and you stick someone in the daytime and someone at the night time, and they're doing different things, they're communicating, and my understanding is it's reflecting the light that our body emits back into our body. So we emit infrared radiation, that's my limited understanding, and it's using that to communicate with stem cells, and it's all patented. So you know how previously we've heard of stem cell therapy, and it includes, it's very revolutionary, to be fair. I've only heard about it in this last year or so, but it's being talked about more and more, and I honestly believe there will be a massive breakthrough for us from all of this therapy. But it's all invasive and therefore high risk, so you're either having to remove stem cells or you're having to inject stem cells, and if they're not your own, which they won't be, it's risky. So why I have jumped at this is because there isn't any injections needed. You can carry on taking your blood thinners, your cyclosporin, whatever it is you're on, and I've been given that go ahead from clinic as well, so that's not just me telling you that. And you can use all of that and see if these happen to help you in the meantime, and I will obviously be letting you know. I'm being the guinea pig to let you know whether it makes a difference for me, because if it does make a difference for me, my clone size has been at 99% PNH clone for 6 years, so if there is any movement in that, I know that's something obviously in a positive direction. It's because of this. It can't be because of anything else, because I'm keeping everything else the same. So we've got these patches. I'm going to be sticking them on my body, apparently. Then we've got another box here. So again, I'm not like some hippie that is just trying anything and just like, who cares what it might do. I've spoken to my clinic about it. I made sure I did that. I had a full set of blood counts done in December, the end of December. I've got another set being done in 6 weeks' time. And they were all they were okay, to be fair, but obviously still a massive blood clone size. I stay fit and healthy generally. I take nutritional supplements, and I believe that's what's helped me with what I do anyway, but nothing like this. Okay, right. So this one, has got 4 sleeves in it. Let's have a look. So we've got, like the one that I just had, this one here, which came in its own separate box, so it must mean it's pretty special. Here I've got one called Energy, one called 𝐻𝐈𝐅𝐄𝐖𝐅 or Aeon, no, it'd be Aeon I think, and then carnosine or carnosine, I'm not sure how you say it, and glutathione. Well, I've heard of glutathione because that's like the anti-aging hormone or something, isn't it? So I have basically been given the biggest protocol you can get, pretty much. They're obviously throwing everything at me and I hope that it works, but I'm all for it. It's $200 odd, which is nothing. Even in pounds, that's nothing. And this is a month's worth, so I think that's pretty good. All patches, all the same sticky things, which is just a case of putting them in the right order in the right places. So that is what I'm going to look for now. So that was that pack. Tidy these things away because they're just like, that's been the biggest thing so far. And then there's this last thing here. What's this? I think this might be, yep. So these are the booklets for each of those different packages that I just saw. So now I've got one of these for each, and it just says instructions on it. So this is going to be pretty helpful. Instructions for use. Here we go. So you put a set of the patches on your body using one of the locations shown on page 7. I'll go there in a second. Always place the white patch on the right side of the body and the tan patch on the left side of the body. Apply to clean and dry skin, that's obvious. And they must be worn for 12 hours before discarding and keep well hydrated. That's simple enough. Right, let's see what page 7's saying. Okay, this is what I thought we might see. So this is saying where I need to stick all of the different patches. Tan on one side, white on the other, and for 12 hours keep hydrated. So it looks like I'm putting them across my chest, one each side. Here, now I don't know whether you know acupuncture, I don't, but I'm guessing these are acupuncture points. One on my leg, just under my knee, one on my ankle, and one on the top of my arm here. So I don't think you have to be much more precise than that because they've not said that, so just basically stick them in these various places. Then let's have a look what the next one said. So this pack here is actually applies to 3 out of the 5 packs. So these obviously all act in the same way. Right, this one says, rotate through these points and locations, using a patch 5 to 7 days a week. Okay, so we can potentially use these 7 days a week, 5 to 7 days. You can use at any point of the locations in the booklet, but the preferred locations are on page 7. Well, obviously I'm just going to do that then, aren't I? Applying the patches on either the midline or the right side of the body to clean dry skin, and again the same, stay hydrated and use for 12 hours. And then there's pictures of where we need to apply these ones, and these ones are in different spaces, which I guess makes sense. So I've got one here, one under my belly button, one on the top of my foot, one here on my wrist, and one higher up on my leg. I guess that makes sense because otherwise they'd be stuck on top of one another, which would be completely useless. So that goes with, I'm getting muddled with packs here. So I've got 5 packs, okay? I'm actually just explaining this to myself now. I've lost 2 of my packs, that's a great start. I'll see where I threw it when I look at the video. This basically goes with this one. Energy and energy. This one. That one. Brilliant. Okay, now I have got them all. Right, and finally, I've got this pack. Right, so that is right, okay, I'm getting there now. I'm learning, I'm doing all of this first time too, so forgive me if it's a bit all over the place. This one has specific places to be stuck. These three have specific places to be stuck. These all seem to be very similar in their positioning, okay? And finally, this one has specific places to be stuck. So there's 5 in total, 3 of which are going in similar areas and the other 2 go in different ones. They're worn for 12 hours, each of them are worn for 12 hours at a time, clean dry skin obviously, and keep hydrated. that's what I know so far. Now, beyond that, I'm going to have to read it all carefully. I'm going to work out where to stick them, and I'll probably do like a post or story when I've stuck some on me, because I'm going to start this tonight. So it's the 9th of January 2023. I'm going to stick these on tonight and start it, because why not? I'll let you know in the morning how I feel. I'll let you know what it's like to stick them on. They start work straight away. Some people who have chronic pain have noticed a difference within minutes, not days, not even hours, but minutes. So I will let you know. I also, side note, suffer with really severe migraines. So if they kind of alleviate over the next few months, I will definitely be telling you about that as well. I work out a lot. Apparently that recovery improves. Again, I'll let you know if I get any effects, whether they're negative or positive. I will definitely be letting you know about it. But yeah, I'm starting tonight. As I say, it's all new for me. It was very, I could have been a lot smoother with my little live just now, but it's live, what can I do? I will let you know when I've stuck all the patches on and worked out where they're all going to go, because at the moment I'm a bit daunted, but it looks pretty simple. But yeah, that will be it for now, and I will update you later when the patches are on, and then again in the morning when I've had my first night. Oh, and if you ever want to speak to me, just shoot me a message. Like, I would absolutely love to speak to you. And if you want to know any details about this, I would say don't do anything until I've used it, because I obviously want to let you know whether it works or not first. But if it does, I'll be shouting about it from the rooftops, and you can reach out to me and I'll let you know everything, where to get it from, what I'm using, etc. But until then, hold off and just let me be the guinea pig. Right, I don't know how to end this actually. Let's have a look. There we go.